What's up guys, in this video I want to show you how you can set up user events tracking for your website or app using PostHog. For this video we'll be using React, but you can set PostHog event tracking for every other platform available or every other framework. Let's take a look at the outcome of what we'll be doing today. So here we have PostHog, which has already been set with a local website made using React, and we are waiting for events to be fired from our website. So if you refresh your website, you would see the first event load up, which is a page view event. So you would see your live events as they are coming in here. And every other action that you take in will also be recorded as events. So we can just go ahead and perform some events on the website. So as we are performing events, you can see the events are uploading. You can see the events are loading up in PostHog Live. Then you can go to checkout and put in sample numbers and place order, and you would have your every event tracked in PostHog. So we can go to all the events, those are live. We can go to all the events, reload, and see our events that just came in. So these are the events, and you would see the properties that comes along with the events, right? These are events and these are their properties. So let's go right into implementing PostHog for our website. To get started, I'm already assuming that you've signed up in PostHog and already have your account set and ready. So in documentations, if you head over to the documentations here, you can just go into install PostHog and click on it. Once you're there, you would see a whole lot of libraries that we can install PostHog in. So we'll just go to React or any of the framework that you're using. You want to install PostHog in your React app, and you can just copy the install code and then go into your command prompt or your terminal and paste it in there and run. So this is to install two libraries, which is PostHog JS and PostHog React. So once that is done installing, we can now go ahead to implementing PostHog in our React app. The first thing you want to do is to go ahead and copy your project token and host. So you want to copy this, then go into your project and create a .env file. So we are going to paste this, your token and host inside here. So this would allow you connect your project, your React project, to your PostHog project. Then right here, we want to go into initializing PostHog in our project. So this is typically the code that we would use PostHog.init, but we'll first have to import the libraries into your project, then initialize PostHog within your project. So in your project, you want to import your two libraries to initialize PostHog inside. Then we'll go ahead and initialize PostHog over here. To get your token and host name from your .env file. So you want to ensure that the token name and the host name are the same with what is available in your env file. Then over here, we'll remove this, and then we'll add three configurations, which is capture page view. We'll make this false. Capture page leave would also make this false. And then auto capture, we want to turn off auto capture also, so we'll make this false. So after initializing your PostHog code, you now want to wrap your React app inside this PostHog provider, right? This React library. So you're going to wrap it up inside here and then put your client equals to PostHog. So just like that, we've set up PostHog inside your React app. Now, usually when setting up events, you typically need something like an event plan. This helps you with a clear definition of the events that you want to track or that you want to keep track, so that you're not just capturing any random events that doesn't make sense to what you're trying to achieve. So to create an event plan, you typically do that in Google Sheets. And here we have a very simple events plan. So over here, the first event that we're going to set up is going to be our page view event. Now, automatically PostHog tracks every page view event. As a page loads in the browser, that is recorded as a page view. We've already set that to false inside our initialization snippet. So what we want to do is we want to ensure PostHog still captures the particular page view events that we want. In order to capture an event in PostHog, you typically use the PostHog.capture method. So what we want to do here is we want to ensure PostHog tracks each of these. So in our project here, we have this PostHog.capture function. This is what we use in capturing an event. And right here, we are calling PostHog from the use PostHog React library. So here you can set up your page view events and then the properties that you want it to send along. So here we have a page name, which is what we are sending. So you can wrap that in a function and then wrap it around all your React routes so that it covers everything. Just with this, we've set up the events tracking for all page views, right? And in this case, it's only one page view that is there. At this point, you can check your project to see if your events are even firing. So what we have here so far is we have only one event. We've implemented one event, which is the page view event. So let's go and run our app and we'll confirm if our events are firing. We can go to live and so we can see our event over here. So this is coming from localhost 5174, which is this one. So you can head over to events and just refresh here and see the events that is coming in. So if we reload that, we can see all the events that's coming from that particular localhost. So 15. So these are all the events that I just ran right now, and you can see the URL: checkout newsletter, checkout carts newsletter. Right, if you check inside here, you will see your title and page name. So with that, we've set up the basic page view tracking. Now next, we want to go in and set up these remaining 5 events. The first event we are going to set up is product view event. So you can locate where you want to set up that event and then put your event snippet inside there. In this project, we are going to be setting it inside our home page because that is where our products are being displayed for us to check. So here we have a function called handle products click. This is where you typically want to put your PostHog snippet for tracking that event. So inside here, we're going to set up PostHog from use PostHog. So from that library, I want to ensure we set it up properly. This is what we want to use inside our function. We want to capture PostHog dot capture product viewed. So product viewed, and then we want to send in parameters with them, or rather properties with them. So the properties we are going to be sending are product ID, so product ID, product name, price, product dot ID, product dot name, product dot price, and this last one is not necessary at all. So we're going to save this, and just like that, we've set up our event capturing for product viewed events. So you can see our function is being attached to the particular button for viewing your product, right? So it's being set up in that particular button, and then once they click on the product, this function will get fired and the events and the properties will be sent down to PostHog. So we can save this and then go and check our app and see what is going on. So we can refresh and let's remove this. We go to live and then we click, let's confirm if our events are still firing. Right, so those ones are still firing. So let's click on a product and we can see our product view event. right? So the same thing we'll do for the next one. We'll do product added to cart events. In that one, we can go to our product page, and then you can see handle add to cart function over here. So over here, we can start with our post hog equals to use post hog function, and then we can call our post hog event inside here. So the event we wanted to track was product added to cart, and we want to send some properties along with it. So these are the properties I'm going to be sending along with our function, with our event, and then we can save that. So now we have this also set up inside. We have this set up inside our app, and whenever this event fires, it sends the product ID, product name, price, quantity, and then cart value. So if we save that, we can now go and check. You can go and test your events also and see if it's working. So let's go into home, click on products and add to cart. So you can see your events down here, right? Products added to cart. So now that that is set, we have three other events, and it's literally the same process that we would use in setting up this other event. So you just go and locate where you want to set up this event. You set up your postdoc.capture and the event name, then the event properties. So I'm going to set up everything now. So now I'm done setting up the event, which is the same format that we use in setting up the other ones. Product.capture, checkout completed, newsletter, sign up submitted, and then checkout started, right? Every event now has been added to our app. We can now go ahead and check our events in PostHog. So let's go over here, and we can start from the beginning. Let's refresh this. And then subscribe, home, products, add to carts, add to carts, use our carts, go to checkout, and go back home. So just like that, we can see all our events has been set, and you can even go down here and you see everything in fuller detail. So guys, with that, you've been able to set up event tracking for your app inside PostHog. And from here on, you can move into creating insights and dashboard with this event in PostHog directly. And that's going to be all for the video.